So isn't resilience the attribute we want to see in our children?
Certainly, and we can't teach resilience just by weekday academic lessons, can we? It needs nature walks, trekking, mountain climbing, excursions in the outdoors. And that's what we loved about the boarding life at Reindeer International School, which, by the way, seems easily possible given the misty, dreamy Yercaud Hills in Tamil Nadu.
Imagine building a school on a hill without disturbing the hill itself. Sounds impossible, right?
Inspired by the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, every step of construction was planned with purpose at Reindeer. Trees were carefully relocated, vegetation was protected, and even construction rubble was reused. Kitchen waste supports the local farms and waste is converted into useful resources. But anyway, we just had our lunch. We had pepper chicken, French potatoes, curd rice, cucumber yogurt, and rasam. The food here is thoughtfully flavorful, hygienically prepared, and served with warmth. There are separate decks for vegetarian, non-vegetarian, and jam.
Let's highlight the routine of the boarding school. Maybe non-boarders might love to try it out.
The students wake up at 6 o'clock. Then at 7:30, the breakfast is served. Then 2:30 to 4:30, that's their sports. They have the entire infrastructure open to them. 5:30 to 7:30, they have evening prep. When they study, they can revise, they can do some homework, some revisions. Then 7:30 to 8:30, the dinner is served. And then 8:30 to 9:30, it's the time to talk to the family.
What could be the reason our nation is not doing as good as it can do in the sport?
So let's say if there are 1 to 8 progression levels in sports. A regular Indian school is training students up to level 2. The reason for that is, of course, the larger number of students in the class, mediocre sports facilities, and sports period like once in a week. However, at Reindeer, they offer sports training up to level 5, which means a student could actually begin learning sports from level 1, which is basic with no sports training before that, and could progress to level 5, which is intermediate.
I think the most defining part of a boarding school is the boarding house. And here we are.
So the focus clearly is on 2 elements, the safety and the access control, and of course the privacy.
And then every child gets a personal pod under the supervision of a dorm parent and caretakers.
So certainly the children feel secure enough to grow, learn, and be independent.
So in Reindeer, iPad is given to every child. Isn't technology a distraction?
So do not look at this iPad as a source of entertainment. Look at it as this amazing device which connects directly with a smart board. That means whatever is on the board, the teacher's notes, the data, the communication, the notes, it all gets exchanged easily, not only with the student, but also with the parent. Also, this is a location device. That means parents can track where the child is. Also a mode of communication with the parents. Children literally have 1 hour FaceTiming with their parents every day on this.
It's amazing how they have iPad in one hand and these hand skills in other.
Because neuroscience clearly says that in order to strengthen your neural pathways, that concentration, creativity, patience, hand skills, motor skills are essential.
Write R for Reindeer in the comments and we'll send you the link to reach out to Reindeer International School.